Okay, we're back with the VW064 guitar kit from Vibeworks Guitars. Lately, as I'm recording this in January of 2024, this past month, this has been our most popular guitar kit. I don't know why, but it has been. So let's dive in. So first on the body, obviously this is kind of an ST style guitar kit. However, it's got a few extra holes in it. And these are just stylized. It does make it a very lightweight body. As you can see, you're taking out, probably about 30% of the weight from the body. So I think the total build weight on this is just under 8 pounds. This comes with an alder body and a preloaded pick guard. So you've got everything wired up, ready to go, except for your bridge wire and your output jack. Those are the only two things that you need to solder. So 2 solder connections plus wiring 1 other wire through, and that's it. Which makes it a great guitar kit for a beginner. Any of our ST style guitar kits come almost all pre-wired, so it's a great, if you're a little intimidated by soldering, if it's not something that you've done before, this makes it a great first kit. The neck is a bolt-on style neck, so that's all ready to go. All of these numbers are matched at the factory to have necks that have a good snug fit. As you can see, even without any bolts, the neck, I don't want to break anything, it isn't coming out. It's got a good snug fit. Of course, you'll add bolts, but it's already matched from the factory to be a good fit. There's no shaping or anything else needed like that. The neck is a single piece maple neck with a rosewood fretboard. The frets are already pre-installed. They are dressed and filed and leveled. It's not unusual to need to level 1 or 2 frets as you're building the guitar, just as the neck has gone through temperature shifts, through shipping and whatever else might have happened. But it should be pretty much ready to go right out of the box. They have a pre-installed dual action truss rod in the neck so you can change the curvature back and forth as needed. This guitar kit too, for whatever reason, this supplier does shape the headstocks. Most of our ST style guitar kits come with just kind of a big paddle. This one is shaped. Now, okay, as we look through the hardware, bridge fell right out. We've got our bridge, tailpiece right there, back plate that covers up our control plate and truss rod springs. We have a set of strings that you can use for setup. We have the neck plate and plastic bushing, output jack and the boat style output jack, a set of standard 6-in-line tuners, an output cable, as well as Allen keys for the truss rod and bridge saddle adjustments. And we have our tremolo arm. Everyone says it a different way. I don't know what's right, what's wrong, but if I left comments on these, I'm sure I would get both opinions back. Our hardware pack here, we have our strap, knobs, string tees. The headstock is already drilled for those. We have our bridge screws, neck screws, pickguard screws, springs for the bridge setup, and the claw piece for the bridge setup, as well as screws for that, and our tuner bushings. All of the ST style guitar kits that we offer can go together pretty quickly, depending on how much time you spend on the finish. Once the finish is on, the assembly can really be done fairly quickly. An hour if you've never done it before. And then some time for setup to get everything dialed in, and you should be off to the races and going. So it's a great first time guitar kit. One thing I'll note on this, all of our guitar kits that have pick guards, while we drill most of the holes, we do not drill pilot holes for the pick guard. If you watched any other videos, I've explained this, but basically pickguard holes aren't always drilled in a uniform, exact same spot. So if you want to swap this out with another pickguard, color, configuration, style, material, whatever that might be, we don't want you having to deal with 2 sets of pilot holes. So if you use this standard pick guard that ships with the kit. We do recommend drilling pilot holes before you use the screws, so you don't have any wood splitting and everything stays snug. But if you decide to go with a different pick guard, you can drill pilot holes to fit that one. Oh, one other thing to note on this one and all of our SD style guitar kits, while it's set up, the pick guard we do is a standard 3 single coil setup. It's actually routed for 2 humbuckers and a single coil. So if you decide, again, to do a different pickup or to route this out for a humbucker, you can do that. And you won't have to modify anything on the body. Those pickup holes are already big enough for a humbucker, or you could do a P90, you could do a mini hum, whatever else you want to do. It's set up for that way. So this is the VW064 ST style guitar kit with extra holes, available from Vibeworks Guitars.